Working on the 2009 Pontiac Vibe with the 2AZFE 2.4 liter motor. Going to be removing the piston rings, cleaning the piston, and replacing the piston rings. Replacement parts for this one is the PR932 through D&J. Molly has like a 44662, something like that. Anyway, standard size. So these are pretty easy to take off. That's not the issue at all. So you got a piece here. Just kind of rotate it around and off. That's ring 1. Come over to ring 2. Get it spun around here. Pushing on the back side to give me some leverage on the front. So we'll just pull it up. Kind of flip up on it a little bit on the back. This one's being stubborn. There we go. Rotate it around. And then the bottom is a 2-piece from the factory. This one's got kind of a gap down the middle of it. A channel. It's got more of a channel down the middle of it that holds this oil one on. Go. Get it popped out here. I found this one is easier to take off if you pull it down than trying to go up. Don't know why, just seems that way. Okay, that's off. So the next thing to do, you need to get a good cleaning device. So we're going to take the piston ring number 1, get our cutters, and just cut this thing in half right here. Okay, then you'll end up taking this and running it around all of these grooves. Here, here, and down here. So you can take some brake clean, get it cleaned off a little bit, and then just run this. It fits nicely in the hand as it's curved. You're going to get a bunch of oil gunk, maybe carbon, off of it. Yeah, man, as you go around, you want to get down deep into that groove because there's going to be some stuff stuck in it. And the other thing to take note of on this end down here, all of these holes, you need to make sure that they're not clogged because some of these are clogged. This one's clogged, so no oil is coming in or out of that one. So we'll get that knocked out. So let me give it a good clean it. Alright, so it's all cleaned up. All the oil passages, you can just stick that right through all of them, no problem. So that's good and clean. And then the sequence of events on this is to take the oil ring first. You gotta notice it's got this end that curves up. Those face up. So just stick that in the little groove there. Run it around. It's pretty easy to move, not a big deal. You just don't want those ends to overlap. You just want to be next to each other. And then the oil ring, you want to put the top one on next. And it wants to be off-centered 1 or 2 inches from the oil ring gap. And we'll take that and just run it around and down. It'll pop into place. Maybe with a little bit of trouble. Usually it pops in there pretty good. Okay. And then the same with the third. You're going to off-center it the other way. And from the bottom, 1 or 2 inches to the left, get under the oil ring. And these don't necessarily have a top or bottom position. Just get it underneath, slide it around. Make sure it's on the bottom side. Okay. Moving into the second ring. Now this one's going to have labeled as top, and it's also labeled as second ring on the packaging. So we'll put these into position after we get it on here, and you can use the oil expander pliers if you want to. I think I'll do that on the next one. Bring it around. They slide on pretty easy. You're supposed to pull it off a little bit so it doesn't scratch down the side. It slides right in. So let's try the oil pliers for the first ring. Again, it'll be labeled top. Slide them in here. Open them up. And right into place, like that. Now the book says to clock these here's the front, the TMC, so first one on the left, the second one on the right.